In this video, you will learn a detailed step-by-step process how to run your Facebook ads on your mobile phone. So even if you don't have a laptop, you can actually run or set up your Facebook ads that will convert on your mobile phone. I will show you how. So do well to watch this video to the end so that I don't miss any important step.
In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Popka 𝗟𝗏𝘁. On this channel, I teach step-by-step tutorials on how to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and TikTok ads. So if you're interested in learning social media marketing the right way, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on the subscribe button below, turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss my next social media marketing tutorial. Have you done that now? Alright, let's continue.
Open your Google Chrome browser, click on the search bar here and type facebook.com. Click on enter. If you have not logged in your Facebook account on your Chrome browser, it will open up like this. Then input your login details here and go ahead to log in your Facebook account. After logging in, your Facebook account will appear like this. Then you need to click on these three dots at the top right hand corner here. When you click on these three dots, it will open up like this. Scroll down, and you are going to see this particular desktop site here. Click on this to check desktop site. Now you can see that your browser has changed from mobile view to desktop view. Okay, now you need to rotate your phone. Just go to your phone feature here and click on this rotate icon to rotate your phone. So just rotate it to landscape, okay, from portrait to landscape like this, so that it will not stress you when navigating your screen. Okay, now go ahead and click on this menu icon. It will open up like this. Scroll down, and you will see Ads Manager right here. Click on Ads Manager. The Ads Manager is loading. It has opened. Just wait for it to load completely. To create your ad, click on this create button. These are the different campaign objectives. You have awareness objective, you have traffic, you have engagement, you have leads, you have app promotion and sales objective. Each of these campaign objective is for specific ad goal. If you are going with awareness objective, then you know that you are going for brand awareness. Like you just want to create awareness for a particular business, a particular product, or maybe you're running ad for politics, you're running ad for church programs, or you're running ad for sensitization. Then the next one is traffic. This is mostly used by bloggers to drive traffic to their blogs or websites. Okay, so if you are driving traffic, you can also drive traffic to your WhatsApp here or Messenger, right? But if you are a business person who wants this, I don't advise you to use traffic objective. The next one here is engagement. Engagement objective is mostly used by creators, content creators who want more engagement on their post. Or if you're a business person who wants to drive sales and you want to drive that sales through your WhatsApp, you can use engagement and you optimize for message destination as your conversion destination. You can use this engagement to drive conversation to your WhatsApp and close your sales there. Then the next one is leads. The leads objective is used when you want leads. Leads are people who are interested in your products and they decide to give you their contact information, like their names, their phone number or WhatsApp number, as well as email address. These are the people who call leads. They give you this so that you can reach out to them, to contact them, to book appointment, or to call for pickup. Okay. Then the next one we have here is app promotion. Just as the name implies, it's used when you're promoting an app. Maybe you have an app on Play Store or Apple Store. You can use that app promotion to promote. Okay. Then the last one here is sales objective. Sales objective is used when you want sales. Okay. The sales objective, you can use it to drive sales to WhatsApp. You can use it to drive sales to your website, your sales page, your e-commerce website, your online store, and what have you. So let's use one of the ad objective as example. I'm going to be using sales objective right here. So I will select sales objective and we'll continue. Okay, so I've selected sales. This continue button here will show. Click on continue. The first thing you need to do is to give your campaign a name. Okay, so I can just call it sales campaign. You can give it any name here. I just called my sales campaign. So you can use the name of the product you're promoting as your campaign name. Okay, then scroll down at the campaign level. For budget strategy, I want to use ad set budget. Instead of campaign budget, I will select ad set budget here. Then scroll down. you will see A/B test. What A/B test means is if you want to run ads for two campaigns, you're testing A and B, that is first campaign and second campaign, to see which one that performs best, so that you leave one running and you turn off one. But in this case, I'm running only one campaign, so I will leave the A/B test off. Then scroll down. Special ad categories next. Special ad categories is only for ads that relate to financial products and services, employment, housing, social issues, election or politics. So if your own ad doesn't fall under that category, just leave it off, okay? And you will see next button down below here. You can click on this next button to go to the ad set level, or you just click on this place that says one ad set and it will take you to the ad set level, okay? So it has taken us to the ad set level now. The next thing you need to do is to click on this ad set name and edit it. You can use the same name you use as your campaign name, okay? Now I will use says ad set because the other one I use says, okay? So I'll see you says here. If you are using the name of the product or service you're promoting, just use the same name you use for that campaign is the same name you will use for ad set here. I hope you understand that, okay? At conversion location, you need to select where people will go to when they click on your ad. Like this particular one here, you will see that it is on website and course, okay? But if you don't have a website, you can click on this drop down button, or if you don't want it on website and course, you want it only on website, click on this drop down button. And when you click on this drop down button, it will show you other conversion destination, right? Now this one is double, like website and app, website and shop. Just scroll down, you will see the single one down below. Click on this drop down button for the single, then scroll down and you will see the singles like website. If you want it to go to only website, you want it to go to only app, you want it to go to only message destination. So for example, this one we are using message destination because we want to send people want to buy to WhatsApp, okay? So click on message destinations. But if you want yours to be on website or app, then just select website, okay? Scroll down, you will see the page that the ad is going to run on. So if you have more than one Facebook page, click on this edit button and you'll be able to select the particular Facebook page you want. If you have only one Facebook page, you will see it right here, okay? In this case, this is my Facebook page and this is the page I want to use for this ad. So just scroll down. The next thing is message destination. That is where they will go to when they click on your ad. This is on automatic, but I don't want automatic. I will select manual because I want to send these people to WhatsApp business, okay? So if you have not connected your WhatsApp business number to your Facebook page, I already have a step-by-step video on how to connect your WhatsApp business number to your Facebook page. The link will be at the description of this video. So after watching this one, go there and watch how to connect your WhatsApp business number to your Facebook page. I'm going to select manual destination here so that I can select WhatsApp. Manual destination has been selected. I don't want this particular ad to run to Messenger. So click here to uncheck Messenger. Messenger will go off. Now we only have WhatsApp as our conversion destination. So scroll down and you will see performance goal. The performance goal, you will leave it at maximize number of conversation since we are looking for message, okay? Then scroll down. For value groups, just leave it empty. Then scroll down to budget and schedule. Now you need to input how much you want to use for your ad per day right here. For example, if you are using $10, $100, $200, $1,000 per day, just input it there. If you're in Nigeria, you can use any amount that you think is comfortable for you. For example, in this video, I'll be using 10,000 naira per day for this ad. You can use 5,000 naira, okay? Also use 3,000 naira if you're on a tight budget, okay? Then after inputting your daily budget, sometimes you will see this particular thing where they say you may not get any conversation with this budget. Try increasing it to 22,089 naira. Just leave them, you will get conversation, okay? They just want you to spend more. So scroll down and you will see start date. Your ad is going to start when they approve it, so just leave this start date like this. But if you want to schedule your ad in the future, then let's say maybe you want your ad to start 3 days time, then just change this date to that date you want the ad to start and the time as well, okay? Let's assume you'll be busy that day and you'll not be able to set ad, so you can just schedule that ad to start in the future. But this particular ad, I want it to start today, so I will leave it like this, okay? Then you can set an end date, or you can leave the ad to keep running and you turn off the ad when you want it to stop. I want this ad to keep running, so I will not set any end date here. Then scroll down and you will see audience. Now for audience, I have done a detailed audience, how to target the right people in your ad. The link will be at the description of this video. If you want the video on audience targeting, where you target the right people, the ideal people that can actually buy your products, then comment below and I will drop that video link for you. You just go straight and watch the video on audience targeting. Okay, so scroll down, let's continue. After setting your audience, the next thing is placement. Right here you will see advantage plus placement, but I don't want it here. Okay, the next thing is placement. You can set your placement to automatic. Right now it's automatic, but I want it on manual, so I'll click on show more settings. And when you click on show more settings, you scroll down like this. For devices and operating system, click on all devices here, and you will see all the devices that the ad will run on, both Android and iOS. Okay, for some ad accounts, you will see the manual placement is going to show you if you should show your ad on both desktop and mobile. Okay, then the next thing is platform. For platforms, this is the platforms you want your ad to show on: Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, and Messenger. So click on it. I want mine to show on only Facebook. Therefore, I've unchecked Messenger, I have also unchecked Audience Network, and I will uncheck Instagram. If you're using higher budget per day, you can leave it to run on both Facebook and Instagram. In this case, I want it to run on only Facebook, so I will uncheck Instagram as well. Now you will see that it is only on Facebook. Okay, then scroll down. Now let's go to ad. There is next button down below here, or you can click on this one ad and it will take you to the ad level. So I will click right now. Now you are at the ad level, so edit your ad name. You can use the same name of product you have been using for ad set and ad. In this case, I will call it sales ad, so I will just edit the name like this. Okay, scroll down. If you are doing partnership ad, if there's any influencer that is running the ad with you, if you're doing that collaboration, then you can turn on the partnership ad. But if there's no collaboration like that, scroll down. For identity, the Facebook page you selected is going to show here, so you don't need to select any Facebook page again. Scroll down to ad setup. Now for ad setup, we have create ad and we also have use existing post. Okay, if you click on this drop down button, you will see use existing post. For some ad accounts, you will see boost content. It's the same thing as use existing post. Okay, now the difference between this create ad, boost content, and use existing post is that if you're using create ad, you will upload your content from here or from your device. If you're using boost content, then you are going to select, you will make sure that you post the ad content you want to use for your ad on your Facebook page first. Then you select that content from your Facebook page. You understand the differences between the create ad and boost content now? Yes, sir. So in this case, I have posted what I want to use for my ad already on my Facebook page. So I will go ahead to select boost content right now. This particular boost content you're seeing is not the same as the boost button you see on your Facebook page. You know, it's not the same. This one is ad. Okay, then after selecting that, you scroll down and you will see add creative right here. For add creative, you are to click on select content button. When you click on select content, now you will see all the posts that is available on your Facebook page. You can see all of them here. Just scroll down to the particular post you want to use for your ad. For example, I'm using this particular content. So I will click here to select it. When you click on it, it will be selected like this. Then scroll down. After selecting it like this, you are going to see this select button down below. Click on select. The ad content you selected will show under your ad creative like this. Can you see that? If you scroll down, you will see all the primary text you inputted on that particular post, as well as the call to action button. It has to be send WhatsApp message. The call to action button has to be send WhatsApp message. Leave it like that. Don't change it. Then scroll down. You will see creative testing. You don't need to set anything there. Then you will see tracking, right? You don't need to also set anything at tracking. On the right hand side, you will see your ad preview here. The ad preview will show you how your ad will look like when it appears on Facebook. Okay, you can see the Facebook page name. You can see sponsored under the text that I imputed, the video, everything. You will see the call to action button is here That is how it will look like when they approve it on Facebook. Okay, then scroll down, you will see tracking. You don't need to track anything there. Facebook is going to track for you, right? Before I show you the final step, the best you can do is to like this video and drop a comment. Also do well to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be enjoying detailed free social media tutorial here. The next thing to do is to click on this publish button down below. Go ahead and click on it to publish your ad.
Ensure that you have money in your ad account before publishing your ad. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll reply to all your questions. Don't forget to like this video if you have not done that.